Hi, guys, and good day, everyone. Welcome to the Talk to the Moon series featuring our Moonology Oracle series. This Talk to the Moon series will be our session for those who are seeking some messages, guides, or suggested actions coming from the moon energies. For this session, we will be using the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards by Yasmin Bolen. So the Oracle cards give us suggested actions on what we could do in our current situation to reach our goals, fix our problems, or seek some solutions on whatever circumstances that we're having as of this time. So similar to the Love Conversations series that we have, I will be giving messages for the different astrological signs, both for the male and the female energies. And for those messages, you may take what resonates, drop what's not. But for sure, all of these messages could help you in terms of seeking what to do or how could you do things better in terms of your current situation. Before we get started, please do like this video or subscribe to be notified for new contents every week for our Talk to the Moon sessions and love conversations. So let's get started. For the first astrological sign, we would be getting the Moonology messages for those Aries natives, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I will start with the male energies. For this week, your suggested action coming from the Moonology manifestation tells you to reflect on your priorities. Either reorganize, regroup, or check on some important things that you need to reprioritize on your current situation, coming from the last quarter in Aquarius. For the female energies, your Moonology manifestation message: talk less, feel more. It's a good thing to pause, observe, and think first of what to either do or plan some actions where it's better to either do some observations first in your current situation so that you could think of better ways on how to deal with it. Our next sign would be the Taurus natives. For the male Taurus energies, your Moonology message for this week: focus on the positive. Maybe you're getting negative for the past few weeks and you're not seeing the good side of everything. So it's also good to consider the positive side of the situation, or if not, just hold on to it and observe more. For the female energies, under the Taurus sign, your Moonology message for today: release your blocks. Yeah, it's easier said than done, but maybe it's time for you to unload or get rid of the things that no longer serves you. Our next sign would be under the Gemini natives, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For the Gemini male energy, your message for this season is forgive. Maybe take time to forgive others or maybe forgive yourself so that you could somehow start somewhere and to also have that peace on your current situation. For the female Gemini energies, your Moonology message for today is make time for self-love. Maybe it's time for you to, get that good rest, maybe take that leave or find time for some hobbies so that you could either reset or have that sense of grounding in all the hustle and bustle that's happening in your current situation. Our next sign would be the Cancer natives, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For the male Cancer energies, this is your monology message for this week. Find a balance. Find a balance is much more of like thinking on or seeing the situation, the good and bad, the pros and cons, what are the things that we can do, or it needed much more time for the situation, so that we could weigh things in a better way. For the female Cancer energies, your monology message for this week is keep your heart open. Limiting ourselves or putting some judgments either on ourselves to others would really give us a hard time to seek whatever we wanted. So this is like the time for you to either surrender and just keep whatever it is that could possibly come, and say your gratitude to the universe once your manifestation happened. Our next sign would be the Leo natives, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For the male Leo energies, your monology message for this week is trust the universe. Even though your situation could be struggling or can't see that there's like hope, you just need to either keep up your faith and trust the universe, surrender to it, and just keep the passion going. For the female Leo energies, your monology manifestation message is open up to change. Change is constant, as they say. Change is also one way of seeing things differently, or making us to discover new ways on how to either get a different result in a current situation, or maybe it's time for us also to try to change some ways so that we could reach our goals or manifestations either way better or easier. Our next sign would be the Virgo signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For the male Virgo energies, your monology manifestation message for today is lighten up. Maybe things are quite difficult as of the moment. Find time to pause, breathe, and lighten up for this week. This would also help you to refocus your thoughts and your actions to not put yourself into a sticky situation. For the Virgo female energies, your monology manifestation message, it's time to shine. New Moon and Leo. Should there be an opportunity rising and you're thinking twice if you would go or not, maybe this is the time for you to shine. So don't be afraid and go for it. At this point, I will be requesting if you could also like the video as of the moment. If you're enjoying the monology manifestation messages, please do subscribe as well so that you get notified once we have our new session every week. Let's continue. Our next sign would be under the Libra natives, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For the male Libra energies, your monology message for today is practice gratitude. Maybe things are going well in terms of your current situation, and abundance, prosperity, or even things are going in favor for you. So don't forget to say your gratitude or express your gratitude by giving back, or say a heartwarming thank you to either people who have helped you or for those who were there for you in terms of in times of grief or hardship. For the female Libra signs, this is your monology message. Honor your feelings. There's no best person but yourself to acknowledge, accept, and honor your current emotional situation. If you feel happy, you feel sad, you feel depressed, no emotion is invalid, and the very best person to deal with it would be you, and no one could invalidate your feelings as of this moment. So honor it, acknowledge it, because acknowledging would be the first step on how you would be able to see the clear path of the situation, and on how you would be able to deal with it should it be in a not so good situation, or maybe on how you would be able to gauge what to do next. Our next sign would be the Scorpio natives. For the male Scorpio energies, your message for today is step into your power. This is also the energies wherein in your current situation, you need to be in control of your thoughts, your actions, your words, even the mind. Do not push anything that is not within your power, but it's better to control in whatever you have, so that you would be able to think of a responsible act in the current situation. For the Scorpio female energies, your Monology message, assess the situation. Currently, it's a good time to pause and really be keen on what's happening. See the situation as in a third person perspective, so that you would have a well-rounded judgment, and also prepare yourself once you needed to take action in the current circumstance. Our next sign would be from the Sagittarius natives, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For the male Sagittarius energies, your message for today is go for it. Sagittarius natives, especially the male Sagittarius, they're really having that great passion. If they wanted to really do something, they would go for it. And in this week, or maybe in this situation, the Monology messages is asking you or telling you, just go for it. Just make sure that once you go for it, you have thought of it well, and whatever it takes, should it be good or bad, and for a result, have your backup plans, or you know how to deal with some situations that calls for responsible actions. Our next message will be for those Sagittarius female energies, and your Monology message for this week is speak your world into being. It's time for you to take action on your thoughts. There's no thinking twice as of this moment, for you to be able to reach your goals or your objectives this week. Our next sign would be the Capricorn signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For the male Capricorn sign, your Moonology message for the week: have a bigger picture, or see the bigger picture. Seeing things in a bigger perspective would really help you as of this moment in terms of what can you still do more when you have attempted to fix a problem, or you're having a difficulty in understanding certain situations. Seeing the bigger picture would help you as of the moment. For the Capricorn female energies, the Moonology message for you is: attune to the divine. Whatever faith that you have, taking time to be aligned mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally would help you in your current situation. For the Aquarius natives, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for the male energies, your Moonology manifestation message is: take an inspired action. Sometimes there are situations wherein we are demotivated. So for us to help seek motivation, we needed to have ourselves to take an inspired action, seek more inspiration on how to deal with the situation better, and regain that energy of motivation at the current time. For the female Aquarius energies, your Moonology manifestation message this week is: be humble. Whatever it is, being successful in a project or getting your goals earlier than the usual, doing gratitude or expressing gratitude would also be a good first action to express being humble. And lastly, for our Pisces natives, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this would be your Moonology message. For the male energies, know that you are loved. If you feel like too emotional right now, you feel like there's no one understanding you, don't forget that there are people that loves you, and you need to also acknowledge that you are loved. And for the female Pisces energies, this would be your Moonology message for the week: go wild. Sometimes emotions burst out, but just be careful. Extreme happiness or extreme sadness would also put us on not so good situations. Yeah, we could go wild, be free, enjoy so much confidence, but you need to also make sure that you are one with yourself and be aware of your thoughts and actions. Alright, that's our Talk to the Moon sessions for this week. Hope all the Moonology manifestation messages help you. Pick up what resonates again, drop what's not. All the oracle messages could also help you even if it's not your native sign. You may also seek on some of the messages here and you may apply it in your current situation if you feel that you resonate more on that. And again, please do give a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to get notified once I go release a new content next week. The next Talk to the Moon sessions, we will be using the Moonology Oracle cards for those who wanted to see what would be the message of the moon to me on my current situation. So these are direct messages. It could be like a tap on the back or maybe a heads up for you on how to deal with this. So please do check it out soon. I might release it by either Tuesday or Thursday. and also for the love conversations, please do check out the first content. We will be doing messages of love next week. So hope you also watch out for that. I also do private reading sessions. Please do send me a message on my socials. Please do follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me for this session. Love and light always, guys. Good night.